Namaskara. Welcome to RNSIT MBA official podcast, Resonance Where Minds Meet the Mic. This is where stories breathe, experience its echo, and minds truly meet the mics. Today's episode isn't just a podcast, it's a moment of inspiration, a glimpse into the journey of resilience, purpose, and a sheer brilliance. So get up as we divine into an engaging conversation that promises to leaving us a lasting impact. I am Ritu, your host for today, and it's my absolute honor to lead this enriching dialogue. Joining us today is a woman of immense strength, purpose, and grace, Padma Shri Dr. Vijayalakshmi Deshmani, one of India's first female surgical oncologists. We welcome you, ma'am.
Namaste.
Namaste,
Thank
ma'am.
you. Thank you so much.
She has served at the prestigious Kidwai Memorial Institute of Oncology, where she has touched countless lives with her healing hands and compassionate heart. Beyond the operation theatre, she's been a fierce woman and also worked for the community service. A Padma Shri Award nominee and a true inspiration, she has battled life's toughest storms, including cancer, with an unmatched courage. From the medical field to motivational platforms, her presence radiates wisdom and warmth. We are deeply privileged to host her today on this platform. We welcome you again to the session, ma'am.
Thank you so much for the invitation.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
So without any delay, let us get into the questions which we are eagerly waiting to ask with ma'am. So can we start, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, so from your humble beginning with your mother to becoming a Padma Shri awardee, your journey is incredibly inspiring for all the youth. So what kept you going during the toughest moments of your early life in medical training, ma'am? Can you please explain us?
Medical training as such, I have done my MBBS from Hubli Medical College. Hubli Medical College is a very beautiful center. We had very brilliant teachers and my friends, they were very good. So, Dr. Uma Hiremat, my best friend, she had, she had scored highest marks in one of the subjects. So, we used to study together, and Radha Kamath, my friend again, she had, broke the record by scoring highest marks in pathology subject. So, with such a great friends, and they were very supportive to me. One friend, Rama Hande, I used to feel so much homesick when I joined MBBS. So Rama Hande used to give her pocket money to me to travel to my native place, Gulbarga.
Okay.
So such friends, and there was one more friend. I have to recollect those friends, great friends. So in my biography, I've given the topic name as great friends.
Oh, that's
so
nice.
there, all these people are there. So what happened? Since I had studied in Kannada medium up to 10th standard, so it was very difficult for me to have the fluency for the to answer in the in MBBS. So I could not clear first time that first MBBS. So that failure word, I could not digest it. So what I did was, I packed all my luggages, all my books, and went back to native place, Kalburgi, not to come back. So I was crying all the time, sitting at home. Then my sister, last sister, Jayashree, she is in the Dharwad University now. So she was very small. She was studying her first standard. She came and, sat in front of me, and she told, like, I have failed in first standard, but I am not crying like you. So, hearing her this sentence, I repacked everything and came back to Hubli. So, such beautiful environment was there at home, and and I was eldest at home. So my parents used to listen to me. So all that was there. And luckily there was no elder brother.
Okay.
Uh,
So you were the
so
elder
yeah,
daughter.
I was the eldest
Okay.
at home. My brother Ajay was next to me.
Okay.
So very beautiful environment everywhere in the house, with the friends, with the teachers. So even primary school, government school, my teachers were very good. I used to score highest marks and all that. So everything was wonderful. I never had any problem. But this, what we had problem was there was a severe drought when when I got my medical seat, MBBS seat, two consecutive years at Gulbarga. So millionaires were on the road. So my mother used to come and give the picture at home, stating that one lady from Andhra, she used to come with a lorry, and people could not feed the cows and buffaloes and all. That was the drought. So she used to buy the cow for 2 rupees and all, and carry to the Andhra Pradesh. That was the status. At that point of time, I got a MBBS seat. So it was very difficult. So my father family side relatives, they were strong economically, but even because of this drought, they could not help. And my father went to his friends also. They could not help. Then both of them decided. Then Amma gave her Mangalasutra for my MBBS admission. So such a sacrificing mother I had. She was like a bank for us. For everything, no, she used to give the money. She never said no in her life. So that a very beautiful environment at home, and people around us. One gold merchant, he used to give, gold merchant people had told mother, like my children, our children, they are not becoming doctors. Your daughter is becoming doctor. You can come and take the money at any time without surety, no? They used to give the money. One merchant, at least, Gurlingappa, that gold merchant, he used to continuously help us. That Gurlingappa. Now also we have friendship with his children. We go to them now also. So wonderful people, business people, and all. My father had a beautiful connection because as he was a freedom fighter, so I have utilized father contacts maximum.
Okay.
First, when we went to MBBS admission, we met Sri Dharm Singh sir, past Chief Minister of Karnataka. So sir was not doing well when we met him first time. So sir sent all the people out. Then he retained my father and myself. Then doctors had advised him not to have the engagements. But even then, sir called where he was there. So then he asked very closely with my father all about my admission and all that. Then on that spot, I decided that my father knows all these big people. So I have to study and get whatever I want.
true.
That was my decision on that day when we met Sri Dharm Singh sir. He was from like we come from the same village. So he was my father childhood friend.
Okay.
So like that, plenty of people have helped us all along throughout our life. This my biography, whatever we have written, a surgeon with a golden knife in English,
Yes, ma'am,
and Kannada Matangi Manikya. This is just to as a gratitude to the people. This whole book is thanking the people who helped us to come to at this stage in life.
Yes, ma'am. ನಿಮ್ ಮಾತುಗಳು ಒಂಥರ ನಮ್ಮಂತ ಯೂತ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಇನ್ಸ್ಪೈರ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಾಯಿ ಅವ್ರ ಮಂಗಳಸೂತ್ರ ಕೊಟ್ರು ಅನ್ನೋದ್ ಕೇಳಿ ಅದೊಂಥರ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಫೀಲಿಂಗ್ ತರ ಇದೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್. ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ MBBS ಮಾಡೋದಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತ.
ಅಮ್ಮ ಅದು ಮಂಗಳಸೂತ್ರ ನನ್ನ ಎದುರೇ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು. ಶಿ ನೆವರ್ ಸೆಡ್ ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್, ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಆರಾಮಾಗಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದ ಅಪ್ಪಗೆ.
ಅದೇ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಇದೊಂಥರ ನಮ್ಮಂತ ಯೂತ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದು ಸಾಧಿಸ್ಬೇಕು ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ತುಂಬಾ ಇನ್ಸ್ಪೈರಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ. ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ಕೇಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ನೀವು ಆನ್ಕಾಲಜಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಫೀಮೇಲ್ ಸರ್ಜನ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರಿ ಅಟ್ ಕಿದ್ವಾ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್. ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಹಾರ್ಡ್ಶಿಪ್ಸ್ ಫೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀರಾ ನೀವು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಫೀಮೇಲ್ ಸರ್ಜನ್ ಅಂದಾಗ. ಸೊ ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನೀವೇನಾದ್ರೂ ಹಂಚ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಓವರ್ಕಮ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ ಆ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ಶಿಪ್ಸ್?
ದೇರ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಎನ್ವೈರನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. Dr. Krishna Bhargava, he was the founder director of Kidwai Cancer Hospital, Bangalore. It is number 2 cancer hospital in India. We register, when I retired in 2016, that time we were registering 20,000 patients per year. Now it must be increased more. So MS ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಮಂತ್ ಸೂಪರ್ ಸ್ಪೆಷಾಲಿಟಿ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್ಗೆ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ ನಮ್ಮದು ಓರಿಯೆಂಟೇಷನ್ ಸಲುವಾಗಿ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ದೇರ್ 1 month ಜಯದೇವ, 1 month ನಿಮ್ಯಾನ್ಸ್, 1 month ಕಿಡ್ವಾಯ್. ದೆನ್ ಮೈ ಬಾಸ್ ಹೂ ವಾಸ್ HOD, head of the department of surgery at Bellary where I did my MS, he was HOD surgical oncology in Kidwai Hospital. Kidwai Hospital. So during this 1 month course, I was deciding myself, since father had asked me to become the surgeon. So after the after my MS, I wanted to do the super speciality. Super speciality was a very rare thing earlier. So near our stall, ಇದು ಹಣ್ಣು ತರಕಾರಿ ಅಂಗಡಿ ಪಕ್ಕ ದೇರ್ ವಾಸ್ 1 ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಸರ್ಜನ್ ಬೋರ್ಡ್. ಐ ಸಾ ದಟ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ತುಂಬಾ ರಿಚ್ ಇದ್ದವ್ರು ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು. ರಗೋಜಿ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ತುಂಬಾ ಬಿಗ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಮಂದಿ ಅವ್ರು ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು. ಸೊ ಐ ಡಿಸೈಡೆಡ್ ನಾನು ಸೂಪರ್ ಸ್ಪೆಷಾಲಿಟಿ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಪೈಸೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅಟ್ ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಐ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗೋ ಅಂಡ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಇನ್ ಸೂಪರ್ ಸ್ಪೆಷಾಲಿಟಿ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಅಂತ ಐ ವಾಸ್ ಪ್ಲಾನಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್ ಟೈಮ್. MS ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿತ್ತು ನನಗೆ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ನನಗೆ ಸರ್ಜರಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಇಷ್ಟ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟು. ಫ್ರಮ್ ಡೇ 1 ಐ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ರೆಡ್ ಸರ್ಜರಿ ಈಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಮ್ಯಾಥಮೆಟಿಕ್ಸ್, ಯುನೋ. ನಾನು ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಸರ್ಜರಿ ಈಸ್ ಲವ್ಲಿ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಪ್ಲಾನೆಟ್ ಅಂತ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಓದಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಅದು ಬೋರ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಯು ಕೀಪ್ ರೀಡಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಆಲ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಟು ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಅವರ್ ಪೇಷಂಟ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಇದು ಮೇಲ್ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇದ್ದರೂ ಕೂಡ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಸರ್ಜಿಕಲ್ ಆಂಕಾಲಜಿ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಮೇಲ್ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್. Male subject, I say now also, because it requires lot of tremendous energy. ನನಗೆ ಟ್ರೆಮೆಂಡಸ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಇತ್ತು ಅದು ಹಣ್ಣೆಲ್ಲ ತಿಂತಿದ್ದೇವಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಅಮ್ಮ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ಗಿವ್ ಅಸ್ ಫ್ರೂಟ್ಸೇ. ನಮ್ಗೆ ಹಸು ಆದ್ರೆ ಬರೀ ಹಣ್ಣೇ ತಿಂತಿದ್ದೆ ನಾವು. ಸೊ ಅಪ್ಪ ನನಗೆ ಸರ್ಜನ್ ಆಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಐ ಸೆಡ್ ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಸರ್ಜಿಕಲ್ ಆಂಕಾಲಜಿ ಒಳಗೆ ಡೆತ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಎಮರ್ಜೆನ್ಸಿ. ಅದರ್ವೈಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಸೂಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಹೆಣ್ಮಕ್ಳಿಗೆ ಇದು ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್. ಬಟ್ ಉದ್ದ ನಿಲ್ಬೇಕು. ಒಂದು ಉದ್ದ ಸರ್ಜರಿ ಸಮ್ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ 12 hours ಟು ಡೂ 1 ಸರ್ಜರಿ. 12 hours ಫ್ರಮ್ ಮಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಟಿಲ್ ಈವ್ನಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ಮತ್ತೆ 40 years ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಆಲ್ ಗ್ಲೂಮಿ ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್, ಗ್ಲೂಮಿ ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ನಮ್ದು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ದು. Patients were not doing well after 12 hours of surgery. So now all patients they go home. ಮತ್ತೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ಇರ್ತದೆ ಜಗತ್ತದೊಳಗೆ. ನಾವು ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ವೈಸ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಸರ್ವೈವ್ ಆಗ್ತೇವೆ, ದೋ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಮೇಲ್ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್.
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಾತುಗಳು ಕೇಳಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಖುಷಿ ಆಯ್ತು. ಬಟ್ ಒನ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್, ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಯೂತ್ಗೆ ಈ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ನ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡಲ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ನೀವೇನಾದ್ರೂ 2 ಮಾತುಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಈ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ನ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡಲ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಪ್ಯಾಷನ್ ಇದೆ ಅದ್ರ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಹೋಗೋದು, ಹೆಂಗೆ ಇನ್ಸ್ಪೈರ್ ಆಗೋದು ಅಂತ ಏನಾದರೂ ಒಂಚೂರು?
ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ಜಗತ್ತು ಜಂಜಾಟದೊಳಗೆ ಹೋಗಬಾರ್ದು, ಬರೀ ನಮ್ದಷ್ಟೇ ನಾವು ನೋಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಭಗವಾನ್ ಲಾರ್ಡ್ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸೆಲ್ಫಿಶ್ ಇರಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ನನ್ನ ಗ್ರೋತಿಗಾಗಿ I have to work without giving importance to the surrounding disturbances. Disturbances ಇದ್ದೇ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ನೀವು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ನಿಮಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಷನ್ ಇದೆ ಜಗತ್ತೊಳಗೆ. ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಇಯರ್ ಹಾಗೆಲ್ಲ ನೋಡ್ತಿದ್ದೆವು. ನಿಮ್ದು ಹಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಎವ್ರಿ ಮಿನಿಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ನೋ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಷನ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಪಟ್ಟೆ ಇದೆ. ಸೋ ಮಚ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಷನ್. ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಷನ್ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಅದು ಲೈಫಲ್ಲಿ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಟು ವರಿ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ಗಾಡ್ ವಿಲ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಕೇರ್ ಆಫ್ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ವಿ ಶುಡ್ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಆನ್ ಅವರ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ವಿದೌಟ್ ಗಿವಿಂಗ್ ಎನಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಟು ದಿ ಸರೌಂಡಿಂಗ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋದರೆ ಇವಾಗ ನಾನು ಸರ್ಜನ್ ಆದಾಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಬಾಸ್ ಹೇಳಿದರು, ಮೇ ಬಿ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಟೆಲ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್. ಅವರು ನನಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದರು, ನೀನು ಸರ್ಜನ್ ಇದ್ದೆಲ್ಲ, ನಿನ್ನ ಪೇಷಂಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯು ಆನ್ ದ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಆಪರೇಷನ್ ಥಿಯೇಟರ್ದೊಳಗೆ. ನೀನು ಬರೀ ಅದು ಮಾತ್ರ ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ಇಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ನೀನು ಯಾರು ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು, ಈ ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಯಾರ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಹೇಗೆ ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಬಂತು, ಆಲ್ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇಮ್ಮಟೀರಿಯಲ್. ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ದ ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯುವರ್ ಪೇಷಂಟ್. ಸೊ ಆ ಲೆವೆಲ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು ಥಿಂಕಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ಐ ಮಸ್ಟ್ ರೈಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ವೈ ಲೀವಿಂಗ್ ದ ಹೌಸ್, ನನಗೆ ನಂದು ಟೇಬಲ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಪೇಷಂಟೇ ನನ್ನ ತಲೆಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು, ನಾಟ್ ದ ಸರೌಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್. ಫೈನಲ್ ಪೇಷಂಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಪೇಷಂಟ್ ಸರ್ಜರಿ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು, ಹುಷಾರಾಗಿ ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಪರೇಷನ್ ಥಿಯೇಟರ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮನೆಯವ್ರು ಕಾಯ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಟು ಮೈ ಪೇಷಂಟ್ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲೀಸ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಪೇಷಂಟ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಬರುವಾಗ ವಾಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿರ್ತಾನೆ. ಸೊ ವಾಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅವ್ನ ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು. ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ನೋ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಟು ಡ್ಯಾಮೇಜ್ at any level, at any point of time as a surgeon. ಸರ್ಜನ್ಗೆ 100% ಅಕ್ಯುರೇಸಿ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು ನಮಗೆ, ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಿಲೋ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ಈ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ದವ್ರದ್ದು ಇರ್ತದಲ್ಲ ಆ ಥರ, ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ದವ್ರದ್ದು 100% ಅವ್ರದ್ದು. ಸೊ ಸರ್ಜನ್ ಕೂಡ 100% ಇರಬೇಕು. ಹಾಗಾಕೊಂಡು ಈವನ್ ಸೊಸೈಟಿ ಇಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ 100% ಅಕ್ಯುರೇಸಿ ನೌ ವಿತ್ ಅ ಚೇಂಜ್ಡ್ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್. ಸೊ Modi ji sir is going to make India the superpower. You are going to witness that. You are going to enjoy that superpower status. I am sure about that. You are all in the best period in the world. Earlier people used to come to study here. Earlier people used to go to study abroad. Now people start coming to study India. Here in India. That will be the scene. In the future. We will hope that it should become the superpower. Where my friend in America, she told me when I visited her, developed nations means it is nothing but plentiness. You get everything sitting at home. That will happen. That should happen, and this next generation is going to witness that status. Thank you so much for this beautiful opportunity. Thank you. Thank you to your management, RNS Institute. Thank you.
ಇನ್ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ನಮ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ತುಂಬಾ ಇನ್ಸ್ಪೈರಿಂಗ್ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ತು ಮ್ಯಾಮ್. ನೀವು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಹಂಬಲ್ನೆಸ್ ಇಂದ ಈಗಲೂ ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಸಾಧನೆ ಇದ್ರು, ಎಷ್ಟು ಹಂಬಲ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ನಿಮ್ಮಿಂದ ಕಲಿಯೋದು ನಮಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಇದೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಮಚ್.
Thank you.
So audience, what an incredible, enriching session this has been. From stories of courage to lessons in compassion, today's conversation has not only moved us, but inspired us to be more, do more and give more. Dr. Deshmani, thank you so much for gracing Resonance with us, and thank you so much for giving your inspiring words which will inspire the youth in today's world, ma'am. So on behalf of RNSIT MBA and all our listeners, we are truly grateful to you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
And to our audience, thank you for tuning into Resonance, where minds meet the mic.